Hi, I'm Alex and I research butterflies.
Hi, I'm Lauren and I research bumblebees.
The project we're working on is called Optimizing the Nutrition of Roadside Plants for Insect Pollinators.
I'm a PhD candidate in the Department of Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior at the University of Minnesota.
I'm a PhD candidate in the Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior program at the University of Minnesota, and I work with Dr. Emily Snell-Rood.
Pollinators are facing a bunch of different problems. One of them in particular is habitat loss. One way that we're trying to solve this problem is by installing pollinator habitat. And a really popular site for that is along roadsides. But there is concern. Roadsides can be polluted with runoff from cars, leaded gasoline, exhaust, a lot of heavy metals.
So heavy metals can be a form of stress for insects. Many heavy metals like zinc, copper, and iron are quite common pollutants, but they are also important micronutrients, so they have important effects in biology at very low levels. But the risk is that at higher levels may be found along roadsides and in other polluted areas. They might be harming insects and causing stress. So my current research focuses on monarch butterfly conservation. One of the biggest conservation problems affecting monarch butterflies is loss of their milkweed habitat in the US and the rest of North America. Milkweed plants are crucial for monarch butterfly survival because females search for these plants to lay their eggs. The developing caterpillars must feed on milkweed in order to grow. It's the only kind of food that they can eat to grow and survive.
I'm looking at how bumblebees who feed on copper-contaminated food grow and develop to see if bumblebees along these roadsides, if they're feeding on a high copper plant, the colony might end up being harmed. These types of experiments where we're rearing a bumblebee colony on copper-polluted food, not a whole ton of people have done it, so it's going to be really interesting to see how colonies develop.
So I'm really interested in sort of doing work where I'm able to design experiments to test ecological and evolutionary theory, but I'm also really excited about work that has a real-world impact.
There's still a lot of developing work going on, and it's important to keep in mind that both Alex and I were looking at this issue of roadsides being polluted, and like with everything, it's not going to be a black and white issue. If an area is slightly polluted, if it's along the road by your house and you want to plant a pollinator garden, you don't need to completely avoid that. We're just hoping to tease out some of the more minute details about it so we can better plan how we do these kinds of things. The Snell-Rood Lab, led by Dr. Emily Snell-Rood, is part of a upcoming project grant. It's called the MSP-LTER, the Minneapolis-St. Paul Long-Term Ecological Research Study, and we're going to be doing more pollinator pollution work throughout the Twin Cities. And the Bell is also involved in this project, so we'll be working with them from now and going forward in the future.